Lesson number 1. You have to pass that road. Ignoring your problems don't make them go away. You have to face your problems and figure out a solution. It's hard to think, especially if you are in an emotional roller coaster. It's tough, but you have to lay down the facts so that you will start to figure out what to do. If you need to cry, go ahead and open the floodgates. Don't feel guilty if you feel angry. And it's okay not to be okay. It bites having to deal with the negative emotions that come with the problem. But remember that you have to go through these emotions to be on the road to acceptance. Once you are on that road, that's the time that you become a bit objective and you start to come up with solutions. No one, not even you, can predict how long you will keep feeling down. So go with the tide, but keep your head above the water. Lesson 2. Don't put your fate in the hands of other people. Some people need emotional crutches to deal with issues. While I definitely agree and have even done this, remember that only you can decide on the outcome of your situation. Your friends can be strong for you, but you have to be strong for yourself. No matter what advice they give you or what help they extend, if you don't help yourself, nothing will happen, and you will end up wasting their efforts. Sure, you can keep telling your story over and over again to your friends and to other people. They may respond, and that might make you feel better. But you are the only one who knows all the facts, and you are the only one who is familiar with the emotions. Also, your friends have emotions too. You might alienate them if you're always complaining about your situation. You might not realize it, but you might be affecting them negatively. Lesson 3. Get rid of toxic people. I believe that there's a reason why we meet certain people in our life. Some are for keeps, some are there to help us along the way. Some we meet because we can make a difference in their lives. And some, sadly, come as life lessons. You may have friends or acquaintances that can be brutally honest with you, and that might help you wake up and realize what you need to do. The truth hurts, and it may take a crude comment to make you get back to your senses. But there are some people who are just there to influence you negatively, or are just there to hurt and confuse you. Friends who are not looking out for your best interests and are dragging you down. No matter how difficult it is, you need to stay clear from these people, at least for the meantime. Because when you have a problem, the goal is to resolve it, not to add more. And we should all try to be a blessing to others. Lesson 4. You cannot force yourself to be okay. Telling yourself that everything will be okay is different from saying that you are okay. Don't feel the need to rush yourself to be okay. It takes time to accept and to heal. And before you can start healing, you have to treat the wound first. An emotional wound that's not treated properly ends up getting worse. That's when you give birth to bitterness. Bitterness comes from your pain and your anger that you did not address properly. Lesson 5. This too shall pass. You will be okay. Every road ends, but you have to travel to get to the end of that road. As the Bible says, there's a time for everything. Make the most, not the worst, out of your situation. You will be stronger and you will have learned a lesson after your ordeal. Lesson 6. The power of prayer. Talk to God. Pray. He is always listening. You don't need to explain, defend yourself, or hide your embarrassment from God. He sees everything that has, is, and will happen to you. Prayers are powerful. Pray for guidance on what you need to do, not what you want to do. Pray for a change of heart. Pray for others who are in a similar or worse situation that you are in. Pray that you will be able to follow His will. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He made everything beautiful in its time. Lesson 7. Forgiveness is a selfless act. Forgiveness expresses love and frees your heart. I once read that forgiveness is a selfless act because it takes a lot of strength for you to be able to forgive someone or to say sorry. Hurt, pride, and bitterness usually get in the way. Do yourself a favor. Before you forgive someone else, forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself and let go of all the bad thoughts that you have harbored. Forgive yourselves on the mistakes that you've made. God has forgiven you, so why can't you do it for yourself? Having said that, forgiveness is given, not solicited. You should not force anyone to forgive you, and vice versa. Forgive others when you are ready, when you've let go of the negativity. It's easy to say that you've forgiven someone, but if it's not real, you will end up with the adverse effects of keeping unsettled emotions bottled inside. Everyone falls down sometimes. Are you going to get up and keep moving forward, or will you linger too much on the mistakes that you've made? You can make a difference in your life. Keep pushing forward. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope this helps you or someone you know that's going through a tough time.